Welcome back, everybody. We've got Western Kentucky this week. This is going to be a tough matchup. They're pretty well-rounded, ratings-wise, and they have that freaky mascot who's going to be getting in our head the entire game. So this should be interesting. We're going to jump right into this thing. We're going to come out, and we are going to wear our white alternates. They have the chrome dino and chrome helmet, and more of a plain jersey. Nothing across the chest, just really plain, simple, pretty clean. Those chromes should look a lot cooler on field, trust me. In CPU uniforms, I kind of want to put them in their all blacks. I think this will be a cool matchup. And let's get right into this. Oh no, there he is. That freaky mascot. This is going to be a tough environment to play in, I think. The crowd looks rowdy. They're having a pretty good season at 5-2. There looks to be a lot of folks in the stadium here. And there the Triceratops come. Okay, so we do get the ball first here. This should be interesting. See how they... And I think since it's nighttime, those chromes look a little darker. Once we see them in a day game, you're going to be wowed. Here, we're going to try to keep it on the ground early with Leon. Whoa, Leon flies backwards, but gets a solid 4 and already has a high risk of injury. That's not good to see this early in the game, as we do rely on him a ton to set up the pass for us. Butte. Marco Bars fits a ball in there. That defender came screaming down, but pulled off a very good throw, and that's a solid first down. And we're going to keep it on the ground here for this first down goal. We're actually going to try the bubble out. Whoa, Nick Butte! Nick Butte makes a man miss! And gets all the way down to the 44. And we're coming off kind of a heartbreaker. So we definitely want to come out and show these guys we mean business. Alright, we're going to look to get Rashad on a screen play here. What was that? That was horrendous. We're looking at a long third down. Gets bumped, and it's a pick. It may be a pick 6. Marco Bars does eventually bring him down, but that was not good. I really thought we had Cutrera over there on that corner route. He got bumped in the corner, made a great play there. I don't think we threw a pick at all last week. I'm not sure about the game before. I think we did against UTSA, but we played some really good, smart football last week, and that was not a good way of continuing that momentum whatsoever. Not a great start to this one. They have fantastic field position. And the QB read, the read option gets a lot of yards there, and they're down to the 5. Just like that, they've marched down into the red zone. Good tackle by Hemphill. They're coming out in 5 wide on the goal line. This is rather interesting. He's just going to run it right up the gut. It's a QB power. You bring him down at the 1. You've got to expect a run here. Need our guys to shoot this gap. And it looks like he's going to get it. Look at that freak. That mascot sitting back there. I hate him. It creeps me out. It's the curse of that, whatever that Hilltopper. What even is a Hilltopper? No idea. Grutadaria gets to the 23. So it looks like we're not going to see much of Leon Riddick today. It's going to be a lot of Casey Rashad. Rashad gets a solid 5 yards there. We're actually going to try the bubble again. We're going to see how this works out for us. Nick Boutte finds another first down on the bubble. And we're actually going to try this play action here. We haven't ran the play action to much success at all this year. And nobody's open. I'm just going to have to toss that out of here. No separation by our receivers whatsoever. Can Casey Rashad get to the outside? He cannot. And yet again, another third down. We pass the lead. Cutrera up, and we get down to the 36. Great third down conversion there. I'm very excited to see how Cutrera develops in the offseason. I think he has a shot to be a very solid number 2 behind Zach Ladd. We'll see how Zach Ladd is initially rated. Cutrera might even be 1, and Zach Ladd might be the 2nd receiver. And Casey Rashad falls forward for a solid first down gain. I would love to do a comeback route of our own here. They're screaming at us. We're not going to have time to let it develop. And Jesse Cutrera gets down to the 6-yard line. Jesse Cutrera is already cooking today with 42 yards. Oof. Rashad can't cut it up, but does end up falling forward to the 2. I don't think I've ran this at all this year. And that's probably why I haven't ran the RPO slant. Because that sucked. Let's see if Stepanovic can do some work on his jet touch pass. I need some guys to pick up blocks here. Stepanovic gets to the outside and scores, and this game is all tied up. Way to bounce back after that interception on the first one. I don't know what was up with the kick meter on the PAT. It was super small and zoomed out. There was a gameplay update today, so I don't know if that is part of it, but I sure hope not. That's going to make my life even more miserable. Referring to the missed 29-yard field goal last game, which would have gotten us our first win of the season, but we missed it, goes to overtime, and we end up losing. A true heartbreaker. I also really made some poor play calls that game. But back to this game, they are moving it pretty well. This QB seems to be very solid. Gotta watch out for him on the read option as well. Oh, it's an end around. Can Mike Cashman bring him down? Mike Cashman does. Good TFL, and this is going to force them into a 3rd and 9 situation. We need to get off the field here. It's a screen! It's a screen! And I'm there with Turpin. And we hold him to 0 yards on the play, and we're going to force a punt. Great answer by the defense. Now we need to get the offense cooking for the second drive in a row. We're going to open with a handoff to Casey Rashad here. Cuts up and gets 5 back. Not 5 back. He gets 5 on the run. And we're going to try this play action scissor play. Not liking what I'm seeing. Oh, Cutrera is wide open. Don't know how I missed that. I think they might have pulled off on him and came down to Stepanovic, but that's going to do it for the first quarter. And outside of that pick, we've moved it pretty well. Oh my god, this guy is a freak. That mascot is nightmare fuel. We'll see how a run play fares here. And Cutrera got pancaked up there. Didn't really leave us with much room, unfortunately, and we're tasked with a 2nd and 7. We're coming out in 5 wide here. We're going to check down to Cutrera, who gets the first down. And Cutrera looks like he's going to have a big game. 4 for 74 already. And we're going to go back to the RPO bubble. See if Nick Boutte can get anything working. Only gets 3. And they're pressing Stepanovic, but that safety is probably going to come help. I'm not sure. Oh, if we barely get the ball off. Cutrera was wide open, but the blitz. I was looking at Stepanovic too long, I think. If I would have just decided on Cutrera a little sooner. Oh, and the ball is off target by Marco Bars. And a 43-yarder? No way. There's no way I can make a 43-yarder. We're gonna have to go for it here. It really sucks not being able to get points on pretty much anything. And that may be a pick. It is. It's a pick 6 too. That's not the read I necessarily wanted at all. And that's a huge return on the pick. Down to the 5-yard line. Don't know why I clicked right bumper there. It was kind of a panic decision. Don't know why I forced that one. That was probably in... Their running back, Young, has a huge burst of speed and they walk right in after the pick. Turning the ball over like that will do it to you. Do it to us. Two pretty bad picks in the first half already is not how we wanted to start this. It's not how we drew it up. We need to get back to the game plan here. Figure stuff out. And Leon Riddick is going to check back into the game. We haven't seen him since, I think, the first play of the game. And Leon is fighting through. Gets about 8 there. And the RPO bubble looks like it should get some good space here. It does. Nick Boutte's off to the races and down to the 46. We need to bounce back. We need to answer after that really horrendous interception I threw. And Leon Riddick, we're going to try to get out of bounds. I didn't want to take the hit there. We really need Leon to just be healthy, and that's not going to help. Looks like they're playing some kind of cover 3, possibly. Gonna scramble out here with Marco Bars. Try to throw it to Boutte. We get 6 back, making it 3rd and much more manageable. We're gonna call a mesh here on 3rd down. Good adjustment by Jesse Cutrera there, who gets another first down for us. And we're going right back to the bubble. Should be some good space for Cutrera over there. Nope. They are all over it. That linebacker crashed down. Knew exactly what was coming. And I think I am going to audible to a run. Not a smart audible, and down goes Leon Riddick with an injury. And this is a big 3rd down for us. Really got to get something cooking. We're going to check down to Ty Washington, who has the first down and more, down to the 12-yard line. Solid pickup of 14 there. Outside of the 2 bad picks, we've passed it pretty well. We're already at 180 yards with Marco. Not a good read by me trying to scramble and throw crossbody like that. That's never going to work out. And they are all over the run right now. And here we are at another long 3rd down. Can Ben Jackson get out? He cannot. Only picks up 3. And we're going to try a field goal here. Yeah, what is that kick meter? Why is it so tiny now? And we miss a chip shot. Dude, And yet another drive where we don't come up with points. In the red zone, too. That's very frustrating. I need to do some kicking practice or something. Because it cost us last game, and it cost us another 3 points here. They have all the momentum. It feels. Good tackle. We're going to send a blitz here. I think it's Rattay. Oh, and they check down to the running back. Good check down, and I miss. I'm diving all over the place. Probably just going to take this down in the 2-minute. Possibly. You would think. Yep. And wow, look at that. Santa Cruz has 2 receivers, 1 at 1,000 and 1 at 850. 2 in the top 5 in receiving yards in the nation. And we really got to force some kind of turnover here. That would have been it. That should have been a interceptable ball, in my opinion. And the tight end is wide open. We do lay a big hit, but not big enough to force a fumble or anything crazy. We do force the QB just to throw it out there. And Yancey's going to drop back in coverage. I've said this before, I don't like when he drops back in coverage. This is sketchy. And they get a huge first down. We really got to make a play, guys. And that is what I'm talking about. I think that was Jake Cole and possibly Tyrell Dubose who got there. And Jesse Kuchera leads the nation in total receptions. That is very cool to see. We have a nation leader in something. Probably also have the worst record in the nation, would be my guess. It's not looking we're going to win this one, though. And we get another sack. We're going to call a timeout, force them to take a field goal, and maybe we can drive down and possibly get a chance at a field goal that I just won't make. I don't know why Hemphill's trying to get their crowd involved. And they nail it. It's going to be a 17-7 game. It's going to let this one bounce out. We have 27 seconds and 2 timeouts to do something. Hopefully not turn it over again. We really can't afford for them to extend their lead even more. That should stop the clock there. Okay. Let's cook. Stepanovic was open. The hit on Marco Bars forces a arid pass. And yet another arid pass there by Marco Bars. The pressure is really causing some major disruptions here in the pass game. Good dot by Marco. We're going to run out. 2 seconds. Suppose we'll just take a shot to the end zone. Why not? And that's just a horrible blocks by the O-line. Guy got double teamed and made him look foolish there. That was really not a good first half for us. And that's a bad kickoff. I don't know why I am so bad with this kick meter. I take a horrible angle with Haggins. I get to the 23, but as I was saying, that was a really bad first half for us. I mean, those 2 bad interceptions really did not help. This is a weird formation. Is this like that monster? No, it's not monster formation, but it's something strange. We're all over it, though. This is a big third down. We really need to do something here. Get there, Dubose. And Hemphill is cooked over the top by the receiver. Excellent play. Don't know why. Hempill was having to guard a receiver there. That's just a matchup made in heaven for the offense. And that freaky mascot's just rubbing it in my face. I hate you. Get out of here, you freak. Ugh. He's like so uncanny looking. I don't know. Something about it just really rubs me the wrong way. We got to answer here. This could get really out of hand. And Rashad goes nowhere. I think we're gonna put in Isaac Morey. So we put in Isaac Morey. I do want to see a little bit more from him. See what this kid's made out of. He has good speed, good attributes, and picks up a solid 8 yards there. And we're gonna give it right back to him on 3rd down. Although they are pressing. I think this could be time for a deep shot to Jeffrey. Oh, good bat down by the corner. Jeffrey had it in his hands. Not a bad ball by Marco Bars there. And we're going to be forced to punt. This new kick meter or whatever, I'm not a big fan. Something doesn't seem right. There was just a title update today. Today is the 19th of September. When I'm recording this, you won't see it for probably about a week or two. But I'm going to attribute that weird kickoff meter, punt and kickoff, and field goal. Oh my gosh, and he somehow gets a 1st down out of that. I'm going to attribute that weird kind of glitch meter to the new title update. Hopefully it gets patched. This guy, number 8, something Messier? Mark Messier's relative, possibly? I don't know, but he's cooking us. That's for sure. So is this running back. Whole team's kind of cooking us. And this is not good. QB's going to take it himself. Some big quarterback there. Finley. We're actually going to audible to a blitz. See if we can cause some havoc back here. Blair Stewart. No, that was Billy Adcock. Finally wraps him up after 4 yards. Looked a little scary there. If Adcock would not have made that tackle, he had a lot of space. Good tackle by Martin Wentz. I'm going to bring Stewart down. I'm going to use her. Oh, and he sheds right off of me. Felt like I was in a pretty good position there. Quite unfortunate that we couldn't get the stop. Kevin Hempill makes an incredible pick. He may go all the way. Kevin Hempill! Kevin Hempill! Touchdown! A pick 6 for the senior middle linebacker. What a play by Kevin Hempill. It was some sort of tight end screen there, and Hempill was all over it. That's one way to get on the board when our offense cannot. And let's see if we're in their heads a little bit now. Let's see if we can get these guys off the field and try to get back into it. Makes a good cut there, and we hold them to 4. What an absolute play by Hempill. That was so sick. Calling a little screenplay there to the wideout. Take them to the 43. They go back to another wideout screen. Pick up 4 there. Oh, it's Messer. It's not Messier. Tried to shoot the gap. And, wow, Billy Adcock is shrugged off with a mean stiff arm. Not a good 1st down to give up. I got that. All these crazy motion plays. These wideouts coming out of the backfield. I suppose that was the running back there. But jeez, they're cooking. It's a really interesting offense that they're running. I feel like it would be pretty fitting we ran a similar offense. We're gonna have to look into possible playbook changes for next year. Definitely defensive. Our defensive coordinator is gone after this season, I will tell you that much. And we'll see about the offense. We've looked good at times, but the offense is going to look much different next year, and that may call for a scheme change. We'll just have to see. And as I'm yapping, we do get a big TFL there. Good play over the middle for another first down. That's Messer again. Billy Adcock cannot wrap him up. And the Hilltoppers are back in the end zone. Do not show me that freaky mascot. I better not see that mascot. Nah, there he was. Ew, and he's dancing it back there. Can I run over there and, like, punch him or tackle him? God. Some hellspawn demon creature. Whatever a Hilltopper is. And this game looks like it's pretty much over. So, yet again, we're going to be playing for pride this week. Just trying to dress this scoreboard up, make it a little more respectable. And you know, we haven't ran this screenplay before, I don't think. That was interesting. Got 6 out of it. And the ball's going to go back to Isaac Morey here. Try to cut up into the wrong gap. And will Isaac Morey be able to get the first here? And he does. That's a generous spotting on the ball. We will take it though. Just gonna tuck it and run with Marco Bars there. I think Boutte was getting open across the middle, but at right end, screaming. Ben Jackson holds on through contact. This is a very interesting play action concept. They only have one safety back there, so we're going to see what this can cook up. And it is just off target by Marco Bars. It looked like Boutte may have had a step, or at least an opportunity to catch the ball if it would have been on target. Unfortunately, the ball was not on target, and we are hit as we release the ball yet again. It's been the theme of this game. Their edge rushers have just been absolutely killing our O-line. Stefanovic is leveled as the pass gets to him, and they want us to punt, but this game is pretty much over. We're going to go for it. We're at midfield. I don't see any harm in it. And it's another pick trying to get that ball to Jesse Couture on the very same corner route, very same play. I'm just not really clicking today. Not really timing up my passes. Trying to force the ball a little bit too much. Good pass breakup by Brendan Yancey. And I complain about him dropping into coverage a lot, but that was a sick coverage play, and this dude is getting jiggy with the hip movement. I do not like that. It makes me very uncomfortable. It would be very nice if we could force a punt here. We'll just have to see. It looks like we're not going to be able to do so. They pick up another first down on the ground. My expectations coming in this game weren't Ooh, exuberantly high. I don't know if that's the right word there, but they weren't very high. Didn't really expect to win this one, but I'd like the final scoreboard to be at least within 14. And we just cannot get off the field. We just may. I eat my own words, and we do get a stop. Now this is a situation where a fake punt would be a good call, but I guess they're already up by 17. No need to rub it in our face anymore. So we're going to look at that as an act of pity. We're going to try to punch the ball in here. Isaac Morey as a receiver gets only 4 there. Okay. Ty Washington over the middle is wide open. Ty Washington takes a big hit, but only after getting a big first down. Oh no, what am I doing? And that's our 3rd pick of the game. The past couple weeks we've played some good, clean football when it comes to picks, but not today. I've yet again forced another bad pass. I just like those Texas routes so much, I thought I could fit it in there. I think if I'm going to make that throw in that situation, it needs to come out a lot sooner or a lot later. Need to let it develop more. And they're going to march right in and extend the lead to 24. 3 bad interceptions set up 21 points for them. If those don't happen, we're only down by 3 right now. And several of those happened in their own territory, so this would be a whole different ball game had I not made some god-awful reads. Now, I just want to end this game with a clean drive and not on a pick. And Morey just drops it. No! Oh, Stepanovic just stopped running. I thought he was going to keep going on the sideline. Just kind of sold us there. Ty Washington makes a good 4th down conversion catch for us, and we have actually 4 picks. I think I said 3 a little bit earlier. I'm already losing count, we've thrown so many this game. And that's really a bad stat line. Morey holds on there. That was a good read, I suppose. And this is a far cry from last week where we had 400 yards and 4 tutties to no picks. It's almost a reverse stat line. Don't really like that concept. We're in an audible to an outside zone. Maybe Morey can get out there. Nope. He's just sold out by his blockers. Every time Morey checks into these games, it's like the O-line just kind of gives up on him. It's kind of sad to see. And that's just bad work all around. Stepanovic needs to be more aware of his of the sidelines, and I need to probably plant my feet or something. I'm not really sure. And we're just going to take a huge sack, waiting for something to develop open. And we turn the ball over yet again. Wasn't a pick though, just a failed 4th down conversion. It looks like your final score is most likely going to be 38-14. I would assume they're just going to run this and kneel it out. They're going to keep running plays. Maybe we can get the ball back. like 40 seconds. If we can even get a stop here. And we won't, because why would we? Just kneel it, please. Jeez. They're just going to keep calling plays. That's a strange animation. This was kind of a disappointing loss. While I didn't expect to win by any means, as they are definitely one of the higher rated opponents we have faced this season, losing by 24 is not really how I envisioned it. I wanted it to be a little closer, at least within 14. And a lot of that has to do with the 4 picks I threw. Not a lot of it, all of it. The defense actually played pretty well. Hemphill had a sick pick 6, but those 4 picks just really put them in very good field position. That all goes on me, for sure. Some horrible reads. Thought I cleaned that up, but evidently not, because that was just bad. And not much else to say there. I don't have really any excuses. Just some bad reads yet again, and we're going to advance to the next week. Maybe we have some good recruiting updates, some good news. So we have some more points back, and Alonzo Ahmad has committed. So we have 2 very solid QBs coming in. Dunham is still coming, and Tony Pope has committed as well. He looks pretty solid, 90 speed, it's not too bad. We're going to need some of these linemen to commit. Oof, Grant Finger commits to Memphis, and outside of Ahmad committing, I think that's it. So now we have 90 points to spend. I don't want to lose out on more linemen, so we're going to dump these points into these guys. And take this off, and we're going to send the house on Jose Folk. They are both left tackles, but one of them can definitely move over to the right side. How are we looking on these guards? Nearly there on Tyler Casillas. Maybe 25 is a little bit too much for a guy that's essentially almost committed. We're just going to DM the player. And then on Duarte, we're going to put 25 on him. We kind of want Kiki Session, I think. So what we're going to do is take off those, and we're just going to put 25 on him. Leaves us with 5 remaining. And we're going to put 5 on Tackett. Just try to get some of these linemen in. And that's it for recruiting. We've got Iowa this week. They look pretty similarly rated to UTSA, mid-80s all over the board. We played up to UTSA several weeks ago, so we'll see how this game goes. Probably not going to win it. I don't expect to win it. And that'll be the last game of the season for us, and then we'll jump right into the off-season, which I'm very excited for. I'm very excited to see who else ends up committing, and I'm excited for the transfer portal. I'm also excited to possibly change up our coordinators, but that will be after next week, so don't want to get too far ahead of myself. It's looking like this is going to be an 0-12 season, unfortunately, but I appreciate you guys tuning in to all these games. I promise it's going to get better next year. We already have some great recruits that are definitely going to be game changers for us. So I'm very excited and looking forward to next season. We just got to get through Iowa, and then we have some exciting off-season episode plans. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.